Hey everybody, it's Emerald Man 1994 here, and I want to say something. I know that video games out there are now, they're more considered for guys. Guys play video games, it seems, a lot more than females. We have Call of Duty, we have basically almost every single video game is almost every single video game is played by guys. But there are games out there for girls. There are so many of them, there are plenty of them. And they're not all bad ones by Ubisoft, or Ubisoft, however you pronounce it. They're not the stupid ones like, My Princess Dollies and Barbie, that, stuff like that doesn't count, and things like My Baby, Imagine Babies, Imagine Figure Skater and Fashion Designer and Fashion Party. Not crap like that. There are serious games out there for you females. Ones that, males could play, but they're more geared towards females. Games like games even Nintendo makes. Like, they have games available for just females, really. And they have most of their games are available for all genders. It's not just like a female thing. Let me just tell you. There are tons of games out there, and let me go into a few. Cooking Mama. Cooking Mama is a great one for the females out there. It's more geared towards the females. Males can play it too, but it's more geared towards the females. Your mama, and this, she cooks. That's more of a female thing. But it's great because there's Cooking Mama 1, 2, and 3. There's Gardening Mama, and then there's a new, I'm not sure what it's called. I think it's like Sewing Mama or something. But there are tons of good games that you could go out there and go play. And made by these companies, I believe. I'm not sure what the name is that makes it. But, there are over 200, there are hundreds of cooking recipes in each one of these games. And you use the stylus controls in order to cut the food and to simmer it and to prepare it and, grind the meat, and you have to knead the dough. All these other activities that you would do in real life cooking, you do in this game. It's pretty real. It's not really that realistic, but it's pretty realistic for a DS game. Using DS swiping motions, stirring the pot, blowing into the blowing on the food to cool it down, blowing in the pot to make it not steam as much, all these other things, but it's really great. It's a really fun game. I enjoy it, and I know a lot of girls who I've recommended it to, and they all love it. It's a great game for everyone. There's also Style Savvy, which is made by Nintendo. And games by Nintendo really can't go wrong. This game is fully packed with features, and it has a story mode that can keep you interested for probably around 8 to 10 hours. And that's just the story mode, but that's not what it's all about. There's so much more to Style Savvy than what meets the... And now, in this game, there are thousands of clothing options. I believe there's around 10,000. The player can buy clothes, accessories, can change their hairstyles, change their outfits, and work on their shop and manage the item, and make ads and so much more. Basically, the point of the game is they have this style boutique, and they have people that come to their boutique, and they try to make recommendations on stuff they have, and try to make recommendations for what they wear, and then the other player buys it. You make the money, and you can go out and buy some more stuff from other catalogs you can feature in your shop. With so many clothing and accessories and stuff to offer, it really is a great game for you guys. And if you think about it, but there's more than that. There's also competitions where you can show off your clothes and the designs you made, and mix and match all the certain clothes that you think really look good together, and you can really make an awesome outfit. But that's not even the end of it. You can go on DS wireless communications. You can go on just basically like local wireless communications, and you can visit other players' shops, trade flyers, after the ads, and the flyers option is unlocked. You can do that. You can take part in contests with your friends, or you can go on Wi-Fi, which is probably one of the coolest parts. You can go on Wi-Fi, and you can open up your shop and let other players visit it. They can even download items not available during gameplay. So they can go to your shop. Whenever you get a shop, you'll get like an address, and you can share your address with other friends. And they can come to your shop, and they can buy your stuff, and you can get the money for it. And you go to their shop and buy their stuff. It really is a great game with so much stuff to offer. It's made by Nintendo, so you know this is a great game, and you know you will keep on coming back. There's also the whole Animal Crossing series, which in my opinion is more geared towards the females, and it has, because of the way the game is set up and all of the features it has, it's more of a game where it's more of a relaxed game where you just, you own a house. You come into this village, you get a house, and you live in this city, and you don't have any money. And you just bought this house, and now you have to pay off this house. So basically, you work by catching fish, catching bugs, and digging up some artifacts. And you basically use that money, and you sell it, and you make your town look really nice. And you use that money to pay off your house, pay off your mortgage for your house, and then you get an even bigger house. There's so much stuff you can do in the whole game. You can work on your house, you can work on your town, you can make your house bigger. You can also buy furniture for your house, there are tons of different furniture options. There's all these themes that go perfectly together. They all work in harmony with those themes. There's just so much to do in this game. Now, this is not just a female game. You guys can go out there, you guys can play it too. But it's more a female game, I would say. But I love this game. It's not a game that only girls can play. It's a game anybody can play. And it's a lot of fun. You go on Wi-Fi, and you can play with your friends on Wi-Fi. And you can go to their towns. They can go to your towns. And you guys can really do so much on Wi-Fi. You can use the new Wii Speak, which came out just for this game. So you can go online and talk to your friends while they're at your town with true voice chat, and you can see them. So while they're at your town, you can do a whole bunch of cool things with them. You guys can all have contests and, and go fishing and bug catching. There's so many fish and bugs in this game. It's probably like 100 of each. And there's just so much. And they're all real-life fish and real-life bugs. And to me, one of the coolest parts is, catching them and donating them to the museum, because there's museums where you can donate your paintings and your art and your fossils and your fish and your bugs. There's just so much things you can do in this game. You can get different clothes. It really is more geared to the females, but anybody can play it. And the game runs off a clock, a real-time clock. So basically, different things will happen at different times of day. Like, new bugs will come out in different times of the day. So, and different seasons. So, now it's summer. It might not be by the time you're watching this, but now it's summer, and you can go on now and you can catch tarantulas, you can catch scorpions only at night during the summer. And you can also go down to your coconut trees, and you can go and catch Goliath beetles and golden stags and Hercules beetles. But that's only available this summer at night. Or you can go about in, I'm not exactly sure the times, I think somewhere around February, March, April, you can go and you can start catching some cicadas, during the day. And there's just so many things you can do, so many bugs you can catch. The game is really awesome because it works off a real-time clock schedule. So basically you can just come on every day, and new things will happen almost every day. And you'll have more options. You can go online and catch those bugs you need with your friends. It's just a lot of fun. There's downloadable content for always new items. There's the new city where you can get your hair done and you can get new emotions. And you can, check out, you can also have like a garage sale there. It's just, this game is packed with features and is by far one of my favorite, and I have definitely logged in well over 200 hours on this game, just working and coming back every single day, coming back on holidays to get some, special items. It's just a super duper lot of fun, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So, in review, there are games for females out there. I named a few: Style Savvy, Animal Crossing. There's Animal Crossing City Folk for Wii. There's Animal Crossing GameCube. There's Animal Crossing Wild World for DS, and there's a new one coming out for the 3DS. There is, as I said, Style Savvy, and there's Cooking Mama 1, 2, 3, and Gardening Mama in the Mama series. But there's so many other ones, and I'm sure you guys will find some that suit you. Don't be stuck thinking that video games are not for me, because they are for everyone. Well, that about wraps it up. Please rate, comment, share, and subscribe. It only takes a few clicks, and I will see you guys later. And until then, this is Emerald Man 1994, signing off.